Been a very dry, very pleasant week, but things are going to be heating up significantly over the coming days. Hence my beach scene here with my little chair, my umbrella. That is what I'm going to be doing this weekend. It's going to be hot out there Friday, widespread 80s, but still not very humid. It's the second half of the weekend that you'll notice that mugginess increasing, hotter too. We're in the mid and maybe even a few upper 80s. It wouldn't surprise me if somebody out there, especially around Route 30, hit 90 on Sunday mornings. Also going to be much warmer, particularly late in the weekend and into next week. That's when things will feel very, very summer-like and very humid. Today, of course, like the rest of the week, has been a totally different story. It is so nice. We've got widespread 70s out there today. This is perfect. 72 in Cleveland, mid 70s in Akron. Our hot spot today, New Philly, made it into the upper 70s, and we're completely dry. If you've been loving the cooler weather, I have good news for you tonight. This is going to be another night in the 50s, but unfortunately, it'll be our final evening in the 50s for quite some time. We stay dry tonight. No rain around for a long time, not until next week, and it may be much later into the week. Humidity also returning over the course of the weekend. Speaking of your weekend, it is a pool forecast for sure. We'll walk you through it coming up in my first alert forecast. Weather to visit some of those. I mean, we have them on the east side, the west side, and even around the Canton area. There's great wineries everywhere here in Northeast Ohio, and very dry weather if you're looking to maybe check out a new place or just get outside over the coming days. This dry pattern really persisting through the weekend and even into the beginning of next week. I've been saying all week I feel like a broken record because we have no rain or thunderstorms to talk about, which is probably a good thing for most areas because it was so active early in the month. Our precip tracker here, this is supposed to be a bar graph, but I mean, I barely have any bars to put on it because there's no rain in the forecast until maybe, and this is a big maybe, next Tuesday. A few showers and storms possible, maybe even less than a few, like one or two popping up out there. Here's the reason: high pressure firmly in control. This is sitting off to our south and east here, so we're going to start to see that warm air coming in from the south over the next several days. You can see it's not just dry here, but all across the Great Lakes, mid-Atlantic, much of the southeast. Very quiet here with that high in place. No rain out there today and none in the forecast either for tonight. Currently 75 in Akron. A good evening to you in Cleveland. We're at 72, a little cooler here, only 70 in Ashtabula, which is a little bit warmer than this time yesterday when we were only in the 60s. Tonight, very pleasant. Look, this is our final night. This is your first alert. Last night in the 50s for quite some time, so enjoy it. We may have like a few 50s tomorrow, but not in Cleveland. Be in the 60s tomorrow evening. Mainly clear and dry tonight, 54. Now, despite a cool start to the day tomorrow, we make it up to 81. That's pretty standard for this time of the year. A lot of sun tomorrow and still not humid despite the warm up, but it's not really going to be noticeably humid until very late Saturday night into Sunday. This is a quick check of our weekend. Saturday, lots of sun, mid 80s. There's some upper 80s this weekend. Sunday, very similar forecast, but again, a little bit more humid second half of the weekend and into next week. We are staying muggy out there every day. Take a look.